How do you know what? How do you know when you have a good woman? I would say that you know that you have a good woman when you find somebody who's attentive to your needs, who's caring, who's understanding, who does not belittle you every time you look around, even if it's just a joke, who respects your boundaries. If you ask her to do something, then she would try her best to do it without the confrontation. Um, Someone who doesn't try to get in your pockets all the time, meaning every time you look around is can you spend this on me? Can you buy this for me? Can you buy this for me? They're just gonna love being in your presence. Yes. Some men think that women you have to buy them this, you have to buy them that to spend time with them. No. The ones who don't really care for you as much, yes. Those are the women who want you to give them the world so they can give it to the next person that they really want. A woman who really likes you doesn't really care about that stuff. She cares about the value that you bring to her world, the value that you bring to the relationship, and that's way more valuable than anything that you can buy. And it'll be very rare that she asks you to do anything for her. Now, true enough, some women are a product of their environment. Maybe their dad wasn't there. Maybe they've had really bad experiences with men. Maybe their mother wasn't the best example. And they're just going off of what they see because maybe they're just so young and they don't know. But a woman is going to test to see if you got what she's looking for. And women are waking up to where they realize if you don't have money, then we're not going to be able to go very far. So maybe, maybe I need to see if you got some money. And if I'm going to waste my time, at least the person needs to have some money. But I wouldn't say that that makes for a good relationship. I just feel like they're just a woman who needs to heal. But the conversation may come up to where she will ask certain questions that you may feel like it's gold digging. But I feel like asking a person what field, line of work they are in, whether it's healthcare, religion, business, I feel like that's something that is not too bad to know. Even though I don't feel like you have to tell them the exact job that you have until later, until you feel comfortable. Because at the end of the day, uh, it's really not their business. I feel like if you tell them like what field, that's more important. And then she can ask other questions. So the person who doesn't really focus on how much money that you have on the first couple dates will probably be a good woman. A woman who listens more than she talks. Um, a woman who's willing to let you lead. Um, a woman who doesn't ask you for things the first week or month or few months of getting to know her. That's the type of woman who can kind of see forever with you. A woman who doesn't mind just going to get coffee with you. A woman who doesn't mind maybe going to the beach. Not right away. I mean, I feel like she has to be more comfortable with you to like go in a bathing suit with you. So If she does go, she probably be covered up, so don't feel no kind of way. Even if it's just like a covered up walk on the beach, depends on like Venice Beach or somewhere like where you can actually do something. You just do a walk on the beach. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm going swimming the first time or whatever. Um, do amusement park, a walk in the mall. If you need to pick something up for your mom and you need some advice, stuff like that. Those are the type of women who are kind of interested in you. The women that are not constantly putting you down, talking about you, making you feel weak, less than, lower than, less than a man, less than her. The women who really, really, really like you are gonna be um they're gonna be like proud to show you off. They're going to act more feminine around you. Sad, sadly enough, I've been around men and I feel more masculine, and that's a lot of men, and that's sad. But I've also been around men who very few that I feel like I can be feminine around because I feel their masculine energy. So I feel like you become more feminine, more shy around men that you really do like. If you're overly talking, overly aggressive, then you don't have that much respect for the men that is trying to pursue you, or if the woman is doing that to you, then she may not have that much respect for you. If a woman is quiet, she probably is feeling you out. Once she gets to know you, she's probably gonna talk more. But if she never talks, either she's super super nervous, super super shy, but I would say eventually she should come around, especially if she's of age enough to like, you know. But I have been around someone that I really thought was super cool, and I got so nervous around them. But then I realized it could have been just outside forces and influences and people and things that probably caused that, because they actually were actually dating somebody at the time. So I probably shouldn't have been talking to them, but they weren't serious in my opinion, because how can you date someone for 6 years and not be married? They surely got married afterwards. So I feel like that person had a lot to do with me not being able to talk to them, because I later found out some things about that person that were a little strange, to say the least. But, and I even tried to tell the person, they still got married. It's funny. So at the end of the day, a good woman makes you happy. A good woman is cheerful, friendly, smiles a lot, laughs at your jokes, um, doesn't have to, like, she wants to make you proud to show her off. Like, she may fix herself up, but there's also women who don't like to fix themselves up, like wear makeup every day. So there's categories to that. So that would be one, two, or three of the categories. You just have to figure out what part, what genre you fit in. But when you find a good woman, you'll know, because your heart might skip a beat or two, and you'll realize that she's exactly what you need and a breath of fresh air. Um, so yeah, that's one way to spot a good woman.